Agawam Brownies hosting the South Hadley Tigers in boys lacrosse. Justin Leroux behind the net for the Brownies. Outside pass to Liam Greelitz. Catch and shoot, but Tiger goalie Braden Blaze says not so fast. Scoreless midway through the first. Agawam on the attack again, but South Hadley's defense is relentless. Leroux forced to fire from range. Laser shot finds the net. How did he pull that off? Brownies on the board first. Moments later, check out Agawam's passing game. Thomas Casey fakes the shot low, breaks Blaze's ankles, and says, "How do you do?" Agawam extends the lead. Leroux working the defense inside, fires a rocket right past Blaze and into the net. Brownies take command, and they don't let up. A blowout win.